very few downsides to RVing I've learned, but there are a couple. One of the bigger downsides to RVing is this. We start this leg of the journey in the rodeo capital of the world, Cody, Wyoming, and Cody, KOA. The campground gave us a little taste of the Wild West, except, of course, for the basketball goal that Gavin found almost immediately. It's about 7 o'clock Mountain Time in Cody, Wyoming. We made it about 3 o'clock, right on the dot. Got Yellowstone tomorrow on Sunday, so it's gonna be fun. One thing, oh my gosh, there's an amazing fly fishing river. One thing that did change was my sister was supposed to meet us in Billings. We were gonna go pick her up in Billings, Montana, which is about 2 hours away, at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We're just gonna swing by Billings on our way over here and pick her up, and we couldn't do that because her flights got canceled. There's no way it could have been weather here because it's 78 degrees and partly cloudy, and it's the same in Montana. And so I don't know what the reason why that it was canceled, but it was. And so her flight is now getting in at 9 o'clock tonight. She looked at getting a shuttle and an Uber and a hotel, and everything was at least $300. And so where I'm headed right now is actually to Billings, Montana, from Cody, Wyoming, to pick her up. And it's about an hour and 52 minutes as the crow flies. I don't really even know what that means. I'm pretty sure it doesn't apply here, but it's fun to say nonetheless. And I will be there right at about 9 o'clock, and I'll pick her up, and she will come join on this adventure in Yellowstone and Glacier. The drive to Billings gave me a little perspective, though, as I witnessed firsthand the devastating wildfires that have been ravaging the Pacific Northwest. Wildfire. I assume that's the western part of Montana. I'm in Montana right now. Next up was Yellowstone, and what a day this would turn out to be. The day started with lunch at the visitor center before heading west to Yellowstone Lake. Yellowstone Lake is the largest freshwater lake above 7,000 feet in North America. The lake covers 136 square miles, and its greatest depth is an astounding 394 feet. It is hot. Countless rivers run through Yellowstone, including many that run through the most popular tourist destination of them all, Old Faithful. Because Old Faithful is on a very rigid schedule, we had some time to kill, so we explored the many hot springs and various geysers surrounding the area. I couldn't not get a picture of Double T Pool. Come on, seriously? Okay, I am aware that it's not called Double T Pool. Do not comment on that. After waiting about 75 minutes, we finally got to cross it off our bucket list. The eruption went on for about a minute, but it was one of the coolest things that we got to experience. It was something we had read about and seen videos of for years and years, and we finally got to experience it. And we're glad that we got to do it with our kids. What you doing up there, Gavin? Where are we going? See animals. On my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase. This I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself. I am alive, and I soar.
draw me in, 'cause I want more. Oh.
We ended the day at one of the most beautiful waterfalls we'd ever seen.
Looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure.
And we encountered a furry friend as we were heading out. Oh my gosh, look what he's doing. It's Sunday afternoon, and we are headed to the Buffalo Bill Cody Museum. Should be a fun time.
What?
What are you looking forward to at the Bill Cody Museum?
Finding out more about him and the town and all that he did and all the people he was associated with. Just like history. What about you? Are you live?
No. I'm just continuing to record you.
What about you?
All of the above. Same. There's so many cool things here. This jacket was worn by Amelia Earhart on one of her flights across the Atlantic. So cool. What is that, Gavin? A pinano? You might think this is Buffalo Bill's saddle. It's not. It is one of his very close friends, though, Theodore Roosevelt. Here we have the legendary frontiersman and showman's hat and gloves, his boots, his rifle, his saddle, and then the shirt and the pants that he used to wear while he was performing. So Buffalo Bill actually earned his nickname when he killed over 4,200 buffalo in only 18 months between 1867 and 1868, working for the Kansas Pacific Railroad, supplying their workers with bison meat. Here's some pants that he wore. Probably size 32 waist, 30 inseam, most likely Lucky brand. His saddlebags, and got some more rifles right here. One of Buffalo Bill's BFFs was a young sharpshooter from Ohio that gained prominence for her hunting and shooting skills at the very young age of 15. And this would be Annie Oakley. So while she was known for her shooting, she also performed in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show and became a great friend of his. This place is a gun lover's dream. I'm no firearm enthusiast or aficionado by any means, but you can't help but be blown away by something like this. Everything from guns that have been used in the modern war, to military firearms from the earlier world wars, to even old shooters that were utilized in the 1800s. This place is incredible.
I know. Point it at the white thing and pull it back. Good.
Well, not gonna get the record. This is too cool. Gallery of gunfighters. Right here, John Wesley Hardin. You have Billy the Kid. You have Pat Garrett. Ben Thompson, Jesse James, who I'm supposedly related to. I don't really have any clue if I am. You got the Wild Bunch right up there. You got Tom Horn right below. Butch Cassidy. That's Wild Bill that we talked about in Deadwood. Bell Star. You have Wyatt Earp. You have a wanted poster. You have Doc Holliday, Bat Masterson. Day 13 of the Dream Big Family Adventure. And this morning, we are at the pristine and beautiful Grand Tetons.
We're walking
Where are we going?
to hike.
Where? What's this place called? You say Grand Tetons?
Grand Teton. So we're going hiking right now.
Slowly I turn. The Tetons completely blew us away. Not only did we see amazing scenery like this lake, but we also saw a moose doing its thing in the aptly named Moose Pond.
Look out in the water. Do you see the moose in the water? Look way out in the water. Yeah, do you see the moose?
We witnessed a mountain rescue occur in real time. We saw a few more bison, but then another bucket list event. That is so cool.
Is it the bear that we saw when we were going hiking?
Kodyo hosts a rodeo every single night in the summer. And it was surreal to watch a rodeo with the backdrop of Yellowstone. Hey, what are we doing? We're watching the horses race.
Let's go! The man with the beautiful flowing blonde hair. We got it first.
And of course, Journey and some bull riding.
He took me my tango. Oh, you guys are awesome. Just to see boy. Born and raised. Cody, Wyoming on Sunday night rodeo camp on the world. I have one final question to ask you tonight. Are you ready for a little bit of bull riding?
This was the perfect end to our stay here in Wyoming.
Let's do it right here. Let's ride! And second stand.